Iowa hired an offensive coordinator. Tim Lester was Western Michigan's head coach through 2022, and he was an analyst for Green Bay Packers this season in the NFL. He's a former XFL quarterback, offensive coordinator at Syracuse prior to Western Michigan, and had some really nice pieces, at least of the skill position players, while at Western Michigan, like Dwayne Eskridge and Sky Moore, both of whom were drafted under his leadership. I invested a lot of money in Dwayne Eskridge rookie cards, and that's not really playing out right now. But we're
still this season. I mean,
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, but I loved him in college, so I always thought that he was pretty cheap. But
hey, by the way, what's the best destination for Justin Fields? Do you want to do like 10 minutes on that real quick?
Yeah, I've got more Justin Fields cards in this office that I'm sitting in. I think I could pay my mortgage for 4 or 5 months if I just sold them right now, but I'm holding on. Scott Docterman, our Iowa beat writer and Big Ten expert, wrote a story that, Lester likes to run a lot of 11 personnel, did it at Western Michigan, 64% of the snaps, which is 31%. That's a big difference compared to Iowa.
Yeah.
And 2021 Western Michigan ranked 28th in yards per play nationally. I think they did so. If you ever watch those Maction games like I do every year, they had a ton of explosive plays on those teams. What do you think about the Tim Lester hire, and does it kind of, fall in line with what you were anticipating here?
Yeah, it's funny. I saw obviously on Sunday a lot of people like chuckling at like where Western Michigan finished statistically in 2022, and just look at Kirk Ferentz. He couldn't help himself. But you look at all the years preceding that. I remember a year ago talking to some of the players from Western Michigan who hit the portal because Braden Fisk from Florida State and a bunch of those guys went in. They were pretty surprised that he was let go. They did really kind of did not see that coming. And I think that it's a tough job to fill. In some ways, there's nowhere to go but up, so maybe it's not that tough of a job to fill. But the fact that Kirk Ferentz took like 100 days to do this, like that's the part of this that I just like couldn't wrap my head around, and it kind of builds up this anticipation of like, how will they please find somebody acceptable? I think Tim Lester is acceptable if you're an Iowa fan. I wouldn't be upset about it necessarily, but offensively, it's a good note from Scott. I think Kirk Ferentz is looking for people that are not trying to necessarily fully go too far away from what he believes in, but can you at least innovate a little bit? I think this one makes sense. You just wonder how much will he be kind of given the freedom to take them away from what they love to do and do unsuccessfully.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to go hire a coach that likes to run it 5 wide every play, but I also don't know that I feel 100% bought in on the notion that they're going to start scoring 30 points a game. We'll see how it goes, but I didn't hate the hire. I was exactly the type of hire that I was expecting.
Do you think his contract will come with terms for scoring? Probably not.
Yes, I think he has to score 21 points a game this year, and I think we might
be escalating. It's like year 1, you have to hit 22. Year 2, you have to hit 25. Year 5, you need to hit 30 points a game.
Yeah,
that's how I would do it.
Yeah, drive to 326 would be funny.